guys, this is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and the following video is how to make these projects, or this box. I made it on a Facebook Live video, so feel free to fast forward through all the chatter. I did try to eliminate some of it. I edited it out. But I wanted to show now, before you see the actual video, is in the live video, I didn't seal the ends closed because they're not sealed on this one, and you can see the candy stays in there. But on this one, I later added one glue dot on this side and one glue dot on that side. So let me show you. It just really, the way it's folded, it holds the candy in there nicely. So it holds a bunch of candy. Not a bunch of pieces, but a variety. And you will see that in the live video, okay? So again, like I said, feel free to fast forward for those of you that don't like live videos. And if you have any questions, let me know. There will be a free PDF over on my website that will have the measurements and where to score and everything. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, so let me tell you what we're using tonight. Butterfly, Gala, or Gala. I'm not sure anyway, yeah, that's in the Occasions catalog. And then I went to the annual catalog and pulled thoughtful banners for our greeting. So we can use, what am I going to use? Enjoy. But there's so many on here. So a lot of times people will say, well, and even I'm guilty of this, of looking at a stamp set and saying, well, maybe I won't use those greetings. They're too big, they're too little, they're the wrong words. I always like to pair a beautiful image stamp set with an awesome greeting set. So this one is very useful because it has so many. Okay, I am using Highland Heather tonight. And the project that I'm making was given to me by Christine at On Stage in November. And it was a project that I was going to make back in December. It was one of my 12 Days of Christmas projects, but since I wasn't able to pull that off, we're going to make it for, I'm not even making it a Valentine project. I'm just making a cute little treat holder. So this is the Gingham Gala Designer Series paper, and it measures 3 3/4 by 5.5. And I'm going to place it on the landscape. This thing has a shadow. I'm going to move it over there. That light is creating a shadow. Okay, so 5.5 inch side. I call that the landscape side. And I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch. 1 3/4. 3. And 4 1/4. And then I'm going to turn it on the portrait side, which is the 3 3/4. And I'm going to score it at 3/8 and 1 inch. And I'm going to do that on both sides. So I'm going to flip it around and then score it again at 3/8 and 1 inch. Score line. So I'm folding it on all those score lines, and then we've got a little bit more scoring to do. So let me show you what I did. The sides, and now see, because this paper is so busy, you can't even see anything. And I'm not complaining. I love the busyness. But let me show you the template, okay? Remember this 1/2 inch side right here? That's where we're going to be placing our adhesive. So I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive on there so that kind of helps us with our orientation of this project, okay? So tear and tape. And I'm not going to peel the backing off yet because we've got to do some more scoring. So here's my little section. So the area next to it is where I want to place this. So this section right there measures 1 1/4. Well, people that are really good at math can tell you what half of 1 1/4 is, but it's like 0.6 or whatever. I don't know. So what I did was I took a piece of printer paper and cut it at 1 1/4 and then folded it in half. So that gives me my halfway point. So then I place it on here, and what I want to do, I don't know if everybody's brain works like that, but it's how mine works. So we're going with it. So what I'm going to do is take my stylus and just go over that mark, okay? And then I want to do that on this side over here. So just go over that pencil mark. And then I also want to do the same thing to this section right here. Okay, so back to where I was. Y'all can hear me again, right? So the one closest to the adhesive, then skip one, and then this section, okay? So I'm going to do the exact same thing. And then we want to do it on the other side. There we go. So then you can just kind of, okay, that works. They're all there. Okay, so keep your little template. Y'all, well, thank goodness most of y'all know me. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, but I say I have like anesthesia brain or whatever. Like I've said some of the craziest things lately. And my clumsiness, I break something every single day. It's crazy. Okay. Okay. There we go. So then now what we want to do is squeeze and only do one side. So those little marks that we made, I need a magnifier to see them, but you just want to fold, not fold them in, squeeze them in like that. See? So there's that one. That's one side done. And then now we want to do this side. Now we might have to open this one if our sides start folding in on us. But they didn't. Isn't that so cute? So now, before we even decorate it, I'm going to show you guys what will fit in there. So I'm going to open it up, and we've got these yummy, yummy, yummy chocolates. These are one of my most favorite in the whole wide world. So it fits in there perfectly, just like that. As does these. So good. These little things fit in there as well. I'm not going to make you watch me put every one of them in there, but this will fit in there. 2 of these will fit in there, and that will fit in there. So that gives you an idea of how big it is. These fit perfectly, and they're so yummy. And you can buy them in bulk at Sam's, and that way it's really affordable to give them. I know a lot of people are like, whoa, those are too expensive, but you can get a big old container at Sam's. Okay, now let's decorate it. Highland Heather. I don't even know how to pronounce that name of that candy, but it is, I can eat about 10 of them in one setting, but then I get a really awful stomach ache. In fact, I bought a container of them and I ate them before I could ever film a video, so I had to go buy more. I just bought one of those little 3-packs, you know, at the store. Okay, so we're using this awesome butterfly punch. I don't think I've used this in a video yet. No, I haven't. So for those of you that love butterflies, this one is really easy to use. I know we have those framelits too, but I personally prefer the punches. They're quick and easy. I'm gonna take the 3/4 inch circle punch and cut a little circle out. And then I need to, why did I close my ink pad? I need to stamp the greeting. So I'm going to use Enjoy, because whatever I put in that thing, it's going to taste good. So I want to say Enjoy. But you could say thank you, or like I said, that stamp set has a lot of greetings. I'm going to take the classic label punch. And then I'm going to take, hopefully I've got enough room down here. I do. Oh, oh, oh. Holy cow. I just got scared. My son is here. He came to help bandage my my back. Okay. He's actually early. Or I'm running late, right? Okay, so let me get dimensionals. I'm just using a sliver because I want to bring the wings up on the butterfly. So I want to fold them up, you know, like that. And attach it to the circle. And then I want the greeting to get attached so that the wings don't cover up the enjoy. So I'm gonna add my glue dot right there and then attach it where I want it. I think that's pretty good, right? Yeah. And then I'm just gonna attach this with a regular dimensional, if I have any. Huh. I don't, but we can use the edge of one. Okay, I have one more thing I'm going to add, just a little extra, and it is, oh, thank you for the hearts. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tie this bow, and then I'm going to show you guys the content in the Craft and Carry tote, and then I'm going to also look for questions after Chase leaves. Okay, and that's so cute. And I'm just going to add the bow right in the middle. If you think that, if that bothers you, you don't have to add it, but I just like adding it. I think it's cute. Okay, let me get the glue dot again. I will share the measurements and everything, not tomorrow, but Wednesday. I already have a video filmed for tomorrow. Actually, it's been ready for a week. I just needed to edit it and everything, so that's ready for tomorrow. Look how cute, isn't it? Yes, it was available to demonstrators back in December, but now the only way to get it is as a starter kit. So those that are that weren't here earlier when I showed all the candy, these are all the ones that will fit inside this cute little box. That's quite a bit. Oh, and even the Hershey Kisses. So not just the nuggets, but also the kisses. I love making bows. Okay, so here's another color that I made, except I didn't give myself room to add the flower, so it's kind of coming off the edge. But here's the, so if you have that pack of paper, let me grab it. So you have all these different colors, and you can get, you can only get one, but then you have the other piece that you can cut. So because it's 5.5 by 3 3/4. But still, it's so cute, and you can make them in all of these colors. Yeah. And these little Dumaflachis, they match. See? Perfectly. What did I do with the case? I don't know. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to ask me, send me an email, post it on here. I'll look for them later. I'm going to go through the contents of the container real quick. And if you guys have any questions, we can talk about it. So here is the product that I put in here. So I'll post this on my website too. But what I did was I put 2 stamp sets, a couple inks, some blends, a pack of the Gingham Gala paper, a set of note cards, the trimmer, rhinestones, linen thread, paper piercer, dimensionals, glue dots, simply chamois, and some paper snips. So I kind of put this together for like new stampers, because a lot of times people will say, well, I've never stamped before, what do I need? And I'm always like, well, you got to have a black ink pad, you've got to have a color, you've got to have a couple stamp sets, some ink, note cards. That's a great way to get started, because our Whisper White products are hands down the best. And a lot of people think that Whisper White or cardstock is just cardstock, but it's not. They're not all created equally. They're very, ultra smooth is what it's called, right? Okay, so as you can see, this tote holds a lot, but it's nowhere near full. So all those items I just listed, I'm going to show you. So the trimmer, the Designer Series paper, the note cards, ink pad, 3 sets of the blends, Memento, the 2 ink pads. I could not resist choosing Bella. I'm so afraid she's going to retire this year, and it's going to break my heart. And then Itty Bitty Birthdays is a good one. That's a new one. Simply Chamois. And then 1 embellishment linen thread, Stampin' Dimensionals, rhinestones, paper snips, paper piercer, and the glue dots. Yeah, so that's pretty fantastic, right? Okay, so does anybody have any questions now? If not, I'm probably going to sign off. I will, like I said, once Chase rebandages my back, I'll look for all the questions and answer you guys. What time is it? So not too terrible on the time, right? And a chick stand. Yeah, can't not have a chick stand, right? That was a lot of stuff. Okay, I'll put these back over here. Oh, you do need to order Bella. I'm so afraid she's going to retire this year. We've had her for 3 years. She's so cute. So if you don't have her, buy her. I don't normally say that, do I? I'm just saying. She's so cute. I didn't put the snail in there because I'm going off the paper pumpkin kits. And the paper pumpkin kits normally come with dimensionals and glue dots. And so I have on occasion gone places and only had dimensionals and glue dots. And I have managed to make it work. So let's say I didn't have the tear and tape to make this box tonight. I could have just used a line of glue dots. Yeah, so you can technically kind of live without the snail, but you really wouldn't want to. But I was trying to get, like be really practical. Like sometimes people do have adhesive at their house. Join as a demonstrator. So right now you get $175 of product, your choice. So whatever you want to get for $99. If you want to get that tote in addition, it's $129 instead of $99. So technically for $30, you can get that tote. It's pretty awesome. So you can use adhesive if you want to close them permanently. Who asked that? Oh, Martha. Hi, Martha. I was just looking at the picture of you and I in Orlando. I was looking through my pictures for something the other day, and I saw that picture of you and I in Orlando. So I hope you had a good Christmas. So you can seal it closed with adhesive if you want to. You could staple it too, like, you know, the little staplers. That would look really cute. I know a lot of times people don't want to seal their boxes completely closed because then opening them up, you kind of destroy it. So for this, you can staple it. You can wrap ribbon around it, twine. I think a staple would look really cute. Yeah. I'm just looking back through the questions too. So yeah, so for $99, you get $175 of product. Anything you want, like the Big Shot, it's seriously a great deal. Okay, several people ask about closing it. So yeah, you can use adhesive or use a stapler. And I didn't put any blocks in there. You're right. Grr. So yeah, you would want to alter the kit that I showed you. So maybe tomorrow before I post this, I'll add a couple clear blocks. I could take out the paper snips because a lot of people probably have scissors, but I was really trying to be conscious about people not having very many. And I could take out the Simply Chamois, but I kind of like it. I also put like some of my favorites. So if you'll notice the colors of ink, yeah. Okay, I'm looking through. I don't think I see. That was the biggest question, is how to close the box. So I would say take a stapler. So Debbie wants to know, and Jennifer wants to know, do you get celebration items too? You do not. You only get celebration product when you place an order. And it can be any order, customer, demonstrator, but it's only with an order, sadly. Deanna, it's $300 a quarter, and the great thing about joining this month, because this is January, you have until the end of the following quarter to meet your first minimum. So anyone that joins in January, you don't have to meet your first minimum till the end of, say, April, May, June. That's 6 months you have to order $300. Now after June, then it follows the regular quarters. Is it June? April, May, June. Yeah. So then July, August, September, you'd have to order 300. And then October, November, December, you'd have to order another 300. But like I tell everyone, if you stamp, if you make projects, you'll never have an issue meeting your minimum as long as you're stamping and you're sharing. Like you're sending cards, you're making boxes or whatever. There's never an issue. And if you deactivate, that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I have people that deactivate and sign right back up whenever they feel like it. I have one lady that's on her 4th go around. So Debbie, if you don't meet your minimum in the 3 months, then you go into pending for 1 month and you're allowed to make up the difference. And then after that, if you don't make up the difference, you're just deactivated. You don't have to send anything back. You don't have to answer to anyone. No one's going to yell at you or say I don't say anything, because here's the thing. I have found that people leave for different reasons, and most oftentimes they come back. Like if you don't make a big deal about it. And to me, I always just say, I'm sorry you're leaving. Let me know if I can do anything. And a lot of times people come back. So yeah, you're just deactivated. That's it. I think a lot of us are our own best customers. I placed a big old order. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I was ordering downline gifts. And what else did I order? I think it was just it was just downline gifts. Yeah. Yes, it was a very big order. Okay, any other questions before I sign off? And like I said, if anyone was too shy to ask the questions on here, you're more than welcome to send me an email. Okay, y'all have a great night. Thank you again.